Hey there, rival fans! Today I have a pretty bad news for you, and this is about the arrest of the developers from the Marvel Rivals. A number of employees at Marvel Rivals and Destiny Rising developer NetEase Games have been arrested, according to a new report. According to Chinese outlet Lifan, with additional context via Bloomberg Law, 9 employees, including 2 senior executives, for allegedly laundering money. Per the report, the contract value appears to be worth 2 billion yuan, which is just about $278.6 million. In actual money, it's a bit lower, at 800 millions to 1 billion yuan, 111 or 139 millions of US dollars. The 2 executives implicated in the case are Xian Lan and Jin Yuchen. Xian served as the head of NetEase esports division, while Jin was the head of the company's publishing side. Neither executive is still with the company. Names of other employees at the company weren't made available. At least one was questioned by the outlet of the Yixi Global, has denied any claims of money laundering. The allegedly corruption took the place within the segments of the company, and the 2 executives worked, the company said. They also confirmed that 27 different companies have been blacklisted due to the links to the fraud. And honestly, guys, this is really bad, especially that we're gonna have a release of the game in just less than a month. Why that can be bad? Well, first of all, obviously, Marvel Rivals would get the esports events and some esports, some kind of Overwatch league like we had back in the day for the Overwatch in some closest future, because I'm pretty sure that the game gonna be popular. And you know, with this guy arrested who was the head of the esports department, that might be a really tricky stuff right now. As well as the other guys who are not really named could be some of the main developers, or at least some really crucial persons for the game's development. And honestly, this might have really huge consequences on the game and the situation overall. From what I hope, I think that we need just to stay calm for now, but the situation is really tough anyway. So this might be a really big impact on the game, and we probably might have some delays or even other stuff, which I hope we won't, but who knows. Because of this huge scandal like this, the NetEase definitely gets some reputation losses, and this is not really good for us, because they are the main developers of the game and the owners of the Marvel Rivals. So hopefully this won't affect the game too much. I think it still will get some effect, but hopefully everything will be alright. Besides this, we also get some news from the insiders that the monetization system should be overall good for the players. So hopefully, again, this situation won't affect the monetization of the game, and from what I know so far from some of the insiders' info, it definitely should be all good, and a lot of players will be satisfied with the result of the prices on the in-game currencies, on the different skins and other stuff which will be available in the shop Marvel Rivals since the December 6th release. This scandal comes at NetEase, which derives nearly 80% of its revenue from gaming, faces intensifying pressures to maintain profitability. With reported 2023 revenue of 1 billion yuan, this latest corruption case threatens to upend the operation and further destabilize investor confidence. The financial impact was swift, with NetEase shares dropping over 2.7% in Hong Kong markets following the announcement. Corruption scandals in gaming industry are not new, but the NetEase case highlights the complexity and the scale at which these unethical practices can occur. Sources within the industry describes 2 prolonged vulnerabilities: development and marketing. During the game development phase, services like art design, CG animation, and voice acting are often outsourced. The process of selecting these services provides its ripe for corruption, as suppliers may offer bribes to secure lucrative contracts. However, the marketing phase, which involves astronomical expenditures, is where corruption is most severe. High-ranking officials wield significant power over the budget allocated for advertising campaigns, celebrity endorsements, and event sponsorships. Insiders point out that these deals can easily be manipulated, with officials accepting kickbacks or other incentives from favored partners. With gaming studios managing hundreds and hundreds of projects and thousands of external vendors, it becomes difficult to monitor every transaction. Even a Tencent employee admitted to being approached by a supplier who promised kickbacks in exchange for the confidential competitor pricing information. a tactic that reflects just how common unethical practices have become. NetEase scandal is only the latest string in the corruption cases that have rocked China's tech giants. In August, Tencent was forced to confront its own crisis when Zhang Yijia, the general manager of its Teamy L1 Studio Esports Development Center, resigned amid allegations tied to suppliers' corruption. Further evidence of the industry-wide issues emerged when Perfect World disclosed that its board game project staff were involved in the bribery and the embezzlement, implicating top-level artists and producers. So the NetEase scandal not only puts a spotlight on the company but also raises broader concerns about the structural vulnerabilities in the booming gaming industry. As more companies bolster the anti-corruption frameworks, the sector may finally be forced to adopt more transparent and stringent practices. So overall, the situation is pretty tough. I think that we gonna get smooth through it anyway, because well, still, this is the freshest game from the NetEase, and I'm pretty sure that they will put all their efforts to just focus on it and release it smoothly, as well as I hope that they will make a lot of good stress testing for the good and amazing full game release on the December 6th. Besides this, I also hope that this won't affect anything in the game so far. The only thing I would like to say here is just I hope that developers and other guys from the teams who are not chained to these corruption schemes or other stuff won't be affected in any way, without any salaries reductions and without firing people from the devs team. What the game is really need right now is to fully focus on what's coming next and fully dedicate them to work and make everything possible and big on the release, because this is what we really need. Just some good stuff without any problems, and I think that the game won't be hurt and will shine at some point, so everything should be good, hopefully. And you know guys, I also want to tell you that you shouldn't be really dissatisfied with this one in any case, because this is life, sometimes the stuff like this is happening, so it won't be that huge hopefully, and we all will get what we want at some point, so yeah, everything will be alright. So yeah, overall, this is the situation what just happened here. I hope that everything will be alright. Anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Also drop a like and subscribe when you're here for the first time and you want more amazing Marvel Rivals content coming soon. Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!